welcome back here to Coyote Racing again, back at it again in the garage. You guys already know, kicking it, hopefully, I don't know. So today we are doing a power steering delete on the good old VR6, on a Mark IV VR6. This is for every chassis model, every Mark IV chassis model. I don't know how the newer are, but there's a kit online. I guess I'll show you a picture that costs around $110 to do this with. Now, this is removing power steering and AC. If I would like to keep AC, I would have to buy a pulley at the bottom, but this is to delete AC and power steering, right? They both have had come out, or you gotta reroute the belt somehow. But today I'm showing you guys how to do this for technically free. All you need is an angle grinder, and that's it. Well, angle grinder, a hose, and 2 hose clamps. It's not very hard. My power steering rack is leaking. My power steering pump is out. So I want to see how this goes. But let me show you guys what I'm going to be doing. Alright guys, so this right here is your power steering rack. All this right there, all that. Now there's 2 lines. There's an in and an out. This is one of these is in and one of these is out. One of them is connected to this this power steering cooler. So one of them is in, one of them is out. Right? All the thing that the $100 kit does is route these together. That's all it does. Right? But remember, these lines are not high powered anymore because there's no pump, which means you do not need these high powered lines, which means all we're going to do is cut right at the right here and cut right here and route the hose from here to there and hose clamp them, and that'll be it. That's basically it. If your motor's in, it's much easier. Well, you're gonna have to basically remove the whole line and cut them outside the car and put them in when they're cut and everything. Alright, I got an angle grinder here. I got a 4.5 inch disc on there. Still seems good. It's a cutting disc. So I'm actually going to start by cutting it right around here. Alright, you guys can tell that line is cut right there. And now all we got to do is pull the line out. There's a bolt right over there, and there's a bolt somewhere right here, and then it should just come right out, and then we're going to cut that one. There we go, got the nut off right there. Just pulls right out, and then well, bam, there she goes. She's out. Well, we got it. I have this hanged up here by a little hanger. So that's coming off, and then, well, that is extremely nasty. And she is off. Alright, so we just found the correct hose clamps. So getting her all nice and tight. Look at that, actually. I'm tugging pretty hard and it's not coming loose. Now we got to, now that right there is going to be the loop. Actually, this fits on there perfect because the top hose is actually the correct size. The top hose is actually bigger than the bottom hose. That's on there good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this up with fluid and then hook it up. Well, I don't have any power steering fluid, but I do have stop leak power steering fluid. So, I mean, this should seal it up good in case if it's leaking anything. So I'm just going to go for it. Just fill it up. Well, not fill it up, but a good bit. Look. Actually, it's about to here now, so we're good. So time to toss the hose clamp on, and we're shoving it in. Ah, there we go. There we go. Alrighty. We are good to go. We got, bam. Basically this is, this loop is good. I don't see any problem with this loop. Alright, I am moving the power steering rack. And you can hear the liquid inside. There you guys have it. You just saw me moving the power steering back and forth, absolutely no leakage. You heard it coming through and coming out, so that right there, that's a loop. If there's an exhaust right here, which there is, just put some exhaust wrap on it, something to keep it not too hot, but that works good. Well, easy video on how to delete your power steering or loop your rack. This was a video on just looping your rack, but basically all you have to do after, just unbolt your power steering pump and you're good. If you have different belts like a Honda, that'll be even better. Don't even have to worry about it. Sometimes you will have to go to a smaller belt in some cars, and that's it. In some other cars you would have to go to you would have to remove AC also and go to a smaller belt. This car, sadly, you have to remove AC because the belt won't have the pulley for the AC compressor. So they do sell that kit, but I'm not running AC. Some cars you can get away with just power steering off, but that's around 8 horsepower that it takes off, something like that. So yeah, I call this a win. Free for me. Well, that hose was about $1.50. That was about it. Our steering loop, good. No leakage. You just want to move the rack. This could work for a lot of cars. Just check how your rack is mounted up. But easy, lost weight, and more power. So this is good. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please, for my next video, don't know what it is, but stay tuned. This VR6 is gonna get back together soon. I'm gonna do an engine bay clean right now. Clean everything and get ready to put the motor in, because the head is about to get ported and polished here at home. Homemade ported and polished. So stay tuned, guys, and as those guys, the Impossible only costs a little more. Peace out.